can only show you the door. You have to walk through it.
Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin Aave. Aave is down 14% over the last 1 week, is down 20% over the last 1 month. The altcoin market is taking a huge beating. WGD loss across the board in the altcoin market. Right now, there's fear in the cryptocurrency market. In this video, we look at Aave's performance against the US dollar. A lot of market participants are arguing whether the cycle is over. Is this just a dip? Guys, I believe the cycle is not over. We'll be looking at key levels where Avalanche should hold support, where Aave should hold support before we start pumping to the moon. We'll look at Aave's performance against Ethereum. We'll also look at Aave's market cap, which currently sits around $3.9 billion. How high can Aave go in the coming days and coming weeks? Right now, we're on an altcoin season. Market participants are holding, waiting for that altcoin season pump. Should we be selling right now? We'll talk about that and more in this video. But first, guys, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. Do the necessary research and analysis before making any investment decision. Let's get down to business. Aave has beaten down over the last 1 week. That's normal. The altcoin market is one of the most volatile markets in the world. Volatility is a feature, it's not a bug in the altcoin market. For you to get those huge gains, you have to be able to stomach huge losses. If you look at what Aave has done over the last few years, we've had some little dumps along the way, but after those dumps, eventually led us to pump into higher prices. And even the biggest dump we saw changed the bear market for Aave that came in from December 2024 when we saw Aave dumping by around 70%. Aave still picked up itself and recovered and almost set new all-time highs. But we have to ask ourselves that $1 million question. There's always that possibility. Is the cycle over? Is the bull market over? Are we heading straight to Goblin Town? I don't believe so, guys. I don't believe the cycle is over. For one, I don't believe the cycle ends when we're in fear. Historically, the market cycle ends when we're in greed, when market participants are singing Kumbaya, when we all think we're going to the moon. That's when the game is over. The game we're playing here, guys, is to buy as low as possible, to sell as high as possible, to buy when there's fear in the cryptocurrency market, to sell when greed returns back to the cryptocurrency market. So anytime I see fear, I tell myself it's either I miss the top or the top is not yet in. And right now, I want to believe the top is not yet in. The key levels to still watch out for if we're pumping to the moon, the $400 level, we might see some resistance there. And if Avalanche blasts through that $400 level, don't be shocked to see Avalanche trade as high as $600. That's a 149% pump from where we're currently trading. If you want the market to do the work for you guys, you have to be patient. You don't have to hurry. But I've seen Avalanche give us a crazy pump in 2021. That crazy pump took Avalanche to all-time highs, took it to as high as $650. Avalanche pumped by more than 2,300% in just less than 200 days. But then, volatility is a feature in the altcoin market. It's not a bug, and that's why we saw Avalanche dumping aggressive to Goblin Town. We saw it losing 93% of its value in the process. It's been a long time, long 2-3 years in the bear market, brutal bear market. We pump today, we dump tomorrow, pump today, we dump tomorrow. But if you zoom out, guys, and you ask yourself, what has Avalanche been doing on a longer time frame? Avalanche has gone, Aave has gone from as low as $46. Aave has gone from trading at the $46 level. We have seen Aave trade for as high as $393, a 752% pump to the moon, which actually is nice, which meant Aave has outperformed Bitcoin in this market cycle. It has also outperformed Ethereum, and maybe, just maybe, the cycle is over. But guys, historically, the cycle is over when we get to altcoin season, which an argument can be made that we saw a 10 days altcoin season in the last few weeks. The cycle is over when we head towards greed, and the cycle is over when Bitcoin dominance is cratering down, dumping into Goblin Town. Right now, Aave trades around $262. I don't believe the cycle is over. I believe this is a buy the dip opportunity. How low can the dip go? Only time will tell. We have seen crazier dumps in the altcoin market. We have even seen a 70% dump for Aave over the last 1 year. So you never want to say never with the altcoin market, but always remember, guys, the crowd is always wrong at the extreme. The crowd is always wrong at the extreme because they are emotional. The lower we go, the more emotional they become. The higher we go, the more emotional they become. And right now we're dumping, and that's why they are very emotional. Even though Aave is trading around $261, pumping from the bear market bottom. Assuming you're one of those smart investors that bought Aave around $50 deep in the bear market, right now you're still up a whooping 445%. From that perspective, which dump to Goblin Town is happening? Because, guys, The more we pump to the moon, the more we get to the end of the market cycle, the more market participants are scared, the more they are jittered, the more they just want the pump to come and go, the more everybody's trying to sell the top. Right now, Aave is just up. Aave is just down 30%, which in crypto market terms is just a random day in the office. A 30% dump is not taking us anywhere. A 30% dump is just a pullback for you to add more to your bags before the final pump. But that final pump is going to be fast. It's going to be quick. We're going to see the market go from fear towards greed very, very quickly. Bitcoin is at $100,000. Ethereum is at over $3,900. So we are staying at high prices. Market participants are just fearful because something feels off. Yes, they're right, something feels off, but when something feels off is when altcoin markets start taking off. So you want to pay close attention to Aave's performance against Ethereum. We've seen Aave outperform Ethereum over the last 2 years. We've seen it pump aggressively against Ethereum from the 17th of June 2024. We saw it rallying till the 30th of June 2025 in 378 days. We saw Aave outperforming Ethereum by more than 400%, which is good to see, but I still believe there's still one more leg to the upside for Aave against Ethereum. Historically, the final phase of the market cycle sees whales, big whales that have made gains in Bitcoin, big whales that have made gains in Ethereum, flipping those gains back to the altcoin market, trying to catch the final leg of the pump. So I'm not shocked to see Aave pump by 100 or 200% against Ethereum. But more importantly, guys, the higher we go, the riskier it becomes. The higher we go, the more you want to sell for some sweet profit. The good times in the cryptocurrency market doesn't last forever. And more importantly, the bad times also doesn't last forever. So after there's fear right now, at some point in time in future, we're going to see greed. Market participants are going to be singing Kumbaya, but then we'll eventually dump to Goblin Town. The dump leads to the pump leads to the dump. If you look at Aave's market cap, it sits at the $3.9 billion level. The all-time high just sits around the $8.5 billion region. We can get to that all-time highs, just a twinkle of an eye. You can see Aave pumping aggressively by more than 100% over the next few weeks, which will get us to an all-time high, and which will just be very perfect, because at that point in time, market participants will get very bullish, expecting Aave to continue pumping to higher prices. And the higher we go, the more outrageous the price predictions becomes. The same way, the lower we go, the more market participants are scared that we will start dumping straight to Goblin Town. Nothing happens in a straight line, not the pump, not the dump. If you want to buy some Aave for yourself, you can buy some Aave tokens on Binance, on Bybit, on Coinbase Exchange, on Upbit, on OKX, and more importantly, guys, anywhere you get your popular altcoins, you can get some Aave tokens right there. Aave's fully diluted market cap sits at $4.17 billion, with the total value locked at around $39 billion. The all-time high for Aave came in on the 18th of May 2021. That was 4 years ago. We saw Aave trading for as high as $666. Right now, it's down 60% from that all-time highs. Bitcoin dominance should be dumping anytime soon. I'm a strong believer in Bitcoin dominance dumping before the cycle comes to an end. And right now, Bitcoin dominance dumping is still on the air. Most times, market participants don't believe we'll see the dump. It's when the dump is already here, you start hearing talks of altcoin season. But by that time, it's too late. You want to buy when things look fishy. You want to buy when things look out of bound, because when we start pumping, it will be so obvious to everybody in the cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin dominance has gone from as high as 66%. We have seen Bitcoin dominance dump to as low as 57%. In the coming days and the coming weeks, I'm expecting a final leg of Bitcoin dominance dumping that should send Bitcoin dominance to as low as 50%. And as Bitcoin dominance is dumping, I expect to see the altcoin market going parabolic. Guys, drop it out in the comment section. We saw a taste of Altseason in 2025. I believe we're still going to head back towards Altseason. Right now, I love altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin. Are you buying more Aave? Are you accumulating more Aave? Are you filling your bags? When will you be selling for some sweet profit when we start pumping? I want to hear your thoughts about that in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notification to get notified anytime I drop a new video and anytime I go live. Remember, guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.
Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.